Not until it's actually been submitted.
Okay. Oh, I forgot we didn't submit it.
All right. Solve special types of linear systems. Okay, just a refresher. That's what we're working on.
Whoa. Is this the same graph from what you've always been doing? Like, if you scroll all the way up, would it be like a long one?
No.
No, this is this section.
What are you talking about? Okay.
You just did this, Trevor. That's all you're about to do.
Wait.
All right, so solve the linear system using substitution or elimination. Okay, and we're going to tell how many solutions it has. One other thing that I'm going to go ahead and mention on your quiz on Monday. On there, it will ask you how many solutions. Every single problem will ask you how many solutions. Okay, so it could be that you're just doing a simple elimination problem and you get one solution. You could get infinitely many solutions. You could get no solution. Okay, if there's one solution, I allow you to check the solution and get a bonus point for checking it, assuming you've done it
So
correctly.
you just like plug it back in.
Yes, so just plug it back in. Okay, so I don't require it on this one, but if you do it, you get bonus points.
Like on the homework?
No, on your quiz.
Okay. When's the quiz?
You just said that.
Monday.
Monday. You gotta stay with the times, man.
Sorry.
All right, so
Check times haircut.
and a couple of the problems say that you can choose whatever method you want. So even though this sections have primarily been using elimination, if you like substitution better, that's fine. If it specifically specifies, you have to use the one that's listed. Okay, so these ones we're doing now says substitution or elimination. So basically it just doesn't want you to graph it, which I don't think any of you would choose the graphing method if you have an option. But maybe you would, I don't know.
I was kind of confused on this, so I gotta like figure it out.
So this one is set up such that which method is better, substitution or elimination? Substitution is going to be better, okay, because we already have a variable by itself. That's why I would choose substitution in this case. So I'm going to plug in all of this for y up here. So I'm going to have negative 16x plus 2 times 8x minus 1 is equal to negative 2. And then I'm going to distribute here. So negative 16x plus 16x minus 2 is equal to negative 2. What do you notice here?
It's thus.
It's gonna be like 0 equals 0.
Yeah.
Okay, the 16s are going to go away. So I'm going to have negative 2 is equal to negative 2. How often is that true?
None.
Negative 2 is not equal to negative 2.
Wait.
Infinite.
Yeah.
Okay, this is always true, so infinitely many solutions. Okay, so that's all you would have to do. You'd have to show that they're equal to each other, okay, and then just say infinitely many solutions, and if that was a problem on the quiz, that's all you'd have to have.
Can you do a problem of like what we did last night?
This is what we did last night.
Who is with the graphing?
Like.
Um,
Oh well, no, because we don't have to do it.
you don't have to do these ones with graphing.
Oh, okay.
The ones from last night you had to do with graphing, but
Is there any graphing ones on the quiz?
no, the only ones on the ones on the quiz say choose any method. So you can do whatever method you
Can
want.
I do one in one method and then check it with another method?
Yeah, that would be fine. I mean, you can always, if you get like no solution or infinitely many solutions, that could be smart to check it with another method because that's not where you can just plug numbers back in. But if there's infinitely many solutions, or sorry, if there's one solution, then whatever ordered pair you get, you should take that and plug it back in as your checking method. All right, number 20. X minus 2y is equal to 7, and negative x plus 2y is equal to 7. What method is this one set up for?
Elimination. And I think it's going to cancel everything out. I feel like I already.
Okay, this one is set up nicely for elimination. So x minus x is 0. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. 7 plus 7 is 14.
No solutions.
Okay, 0 is never equal to 14, so that means no solution.
I just realized what I was probably doing wrong was I kept multiplying the yeah.
That is so funny.
Let's see. 22.
Wait. Why does it say no solution and then a little a?
That means that's her way of writing.
SOLN is solution. I mean, you're welcome to write out SOLUTION if
I
you
just
want,
write
but
SOL.
Yes.
that's fine. That's just the way I've done it forever and always, so that's why it's gonna always be that way. Until somebody comes up with a better abbreviation for me, then I'll switch it.
SOL.
All right, 22. 4y plus 5x equals 15. X equals 8y plus 3. So what method would we recommend here? Substitution. Okay, I've already got x by itself, so I'm going to plug all this in for x. 4y plus 5 times 8y plus 3 equals 15. So 4y plus 40y plus 15 equals 15. So I'm going to add these y's together. So that gives me 44y. And I'm going to go ahead just to save a step and subtract my 15 over. So 15 minus 15 is 0. I need to get y by itself, divide by 44. So y is equal to 0. Okay, since I was using substitution, I've already got one with x by itself, so I'm going to just plug in y over here. So x is equal to 8 times 0 plus 3. So x is equal to 3. So I have the ordered pair 3, 0. Okay, so that's a one solution problem. So just a refresher, we haven't done a check in a while. I'm going to take this and plug it in up here. So 4 times 0 plus 5 times 3 is equal to 15. 15 is equal to 15. And I'll check it in the other one just to be sure. 3 is equal to 8 times 0 plus 3. 3 equals 3. And we're good. Okay, so if you had done this and gotten this correct and checked it, you would have just gotten a +1 on the quiz. Okay, so you can get over 100 on this quiz. Okay?
I never would have done the thing that's on the board until I think I'm gonna quit math when we get to that.
Wait. Why are there triangles?
Why are there triangles?
It's delta.
Delta? What,
Okay,
where am
we
I
gotta
ever gonna need that? It's
The
like
delta
a
variant.
Sin.
the
Okay.
delta variant.
It says sin.
When am
Sin
I ever gonna need to use
VYT
that
squared.
Oh, also,
Sin
I
zero
watched the
squared.
Beast video where they had to fit things to do a
Oh,
triangle. Brush up on my quantum.
Triangle.
Yeah, like as a police officer gonna pull you over and say, hey, state the quantum theory. No. Why do I need to know that? That just looks like way too much work for something I'm never gonna need.
All right, I'm going to do one of the problems from last night. Do y'all want me to do 9, 11, or 13?
11.
No,
11?
wait, no, don't know. Well, wait,
Oh, I have-
yeah, no, do 13.
It doesn't matter.
Because 11 was worked on the back of the book here, so
Doesn't
you should know
matter.
that. So I think you should do 13.
I didn't look in the back of the book.
Yeah, I'm not a cheater.
To check it. I mean, I already know what they all are.
That's called cheating.
Yes.
No. Doing it doesn't show you how to do the work.
Yeah,
That's
just
called
make sure you
cheating.
check
It's
your answers
It's
right.
just the answer.
Yeah.
J.
Okay, so it wants me to graph them, so I've got to graph it. So I'm going to rewrite this. 4y is equal to 3x plus 12. Then y is equal to 3/4 x plus 3. I'm going to do this one. 4y is equal to 3x plus 24. Y is equal to 3/4 x plus 6. So these are my two new lines here that I need to graph. But what do you notice right now?
There's a fraction.
Uh-oh.
What does that fraction represent though?
That fraction represents the m slope.
Slope. Okay, we talked about yesterday if they have the same slope and a different y-intercept, what is true about them?
It is
They're parallel, which means what?
Which means they like don't intersect at all.
Okay, these are parallel lines. Okay, they have the same slope. Okay, so they do not intersect. Meaning there is no solution. Okay, you don't necessarily have to write all of that out, but I will graph it just for the sake of making sure we all can graph.
Shelby, this is for you.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta grab it.
Alright, so I'm going to do this one first. So y-intercept of 6. And I'm going to go down 3 and back 4 just because I don't have a lot of space. And the other one up to 3 and then down 3, back 4. Okay, so that shows you right there those lines are parallel. And so there's no solution. They will not intersect anywhere. Cool?
Do I need to graph it if, like, I know that it's, like,
If you write this, then no.
okay.
You just need to explain why it's no solution since it says to graph. Do we have any other questions about this stuff? Feel okay about it?
I'm
I actually
got them all right.
hold on, Eric.
I actually understood it for once, which was
So for
great.
like the answer, I would just put no solution and parallel lines. Oh, okay.
These ones specifically say to graph them, so you're technically supposed to graph them. But if you give this explanation that they're parallel lines because they have the same slope, so they don't intersect, and say that it has no solution, that's fine.
Because I just wrote parallel lines and no solution. So would that count?
Yeah, I mean, as long as you've shown what the lines are to explain that they're y, that's fine.
Okay.
Any other questions? All right, I'm gonna add on. So yesterday you had 9, 11, 13, and then I'm gonna add on 15. There's a lot of time left. 17.
Don't make us divide or multiply the fractions for this.
Hopefully
20 and 21.